you have ever questioned your self-worth, your value, or ever thought to yourself, am I good enough, by show of hands? You're not alone. At the end of last year, someone I greatly admired and respected questioned my value. And it triggered an avalanche of emotions inside me. And I found myself looking in the mirror, tears streaming down my face. My mind started thinking, am I worth it? Am I good enough? Can I do it? $45,000 people in America every year commit suicide. That's 123 people per day. 1 out of 6 people in the United States are on antidepressants. That's 50 million people. And I'm no mathematician, but I think we have a problem. And so there I was, standing in the mirror. And a few days after that, I watched the trailer for The Greatest Showman. And something inside me started to feel uplifted and motivated. And I fell in love with the song that you just heard, This Is Me. I heard it over and over and over again. And there was a phrase inside of it that really spoke to me, and it became kind of like my mantra. And so I looked in the mirror. I came back to it, looked in the mirror, stared at my eyes, and I said, I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Yeah. And something inside me clicked. And I didn't just say it. I used my movement and anchoring or power posing. And it became ingrained in me. Elena Manns, author of Power of Music, states that scientists have found that music stimulates more parts of the brain than any other human function. That's the potential that music has to affect the brain and the way it works. Now, how many of you have been to the gym? You put on your headphones and you play your song. You know what song I'm talking about. It's the song that gets you feeling pumped, alive, and ready to work out. Yep. Right, show hands. Yep. Who's in there? See, Michael Phelps, an elite athlete, uses the same principle of music. He goes, puts on his headphones, and gets into the state, the zone, otherwise known as flow. Now, flow was first coined in 1969 by the positive psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi's work on positive psychology. And what's interesting is that most of his first participants were all composers. Now, I've been no stranger to music and movement. Back when I was 2 to 3 years old, I was standing on stage, doing my movements to the lyrics and the words that my godfather was singing in the background. At 9 years old, I wrote my first song after my adopted grandmother passed away of leukemia. At 15, I wrote my first positive music album called Spreading Love. And then I became an apprentice for a company where I got to learn how to use the stage and stage skills and how to anchor on stage. And so I had a thought back looking at that mirror, an epiphany. could we use music to cultivate a positive mindset? Not just music, but music, movements, and mantras to cultivate a positive mindset. Now, based on science, studies, and my personal experience, I believe they can. In this day and age, we're surrounded by so much music. And I'm sorry to say this, but most of the music out there isn't for our positive uplifting. How many of you would agree? Say aye. Aye. So my mission is to go out there and make this difference within people, and how to use music to cultivate a positive mindset. Now, The Greatest Showman is a special movie for me. So I came back to that mirror and started realizing that I need to share this. And so I created what I call neuro-lyrical anchoring, which is taking music, lyrics, and anchoring, and combining it together to create a powerful statement in which people can use at any point of the day. They'll come, they'll go to work or something bad will happen, just plain old annoying. And they could do something where they could be anywhere and instantly trigger a positive, uplifting motion and energy. So here I stand in front of you all. From that point where I was feeling down, low, last year. Last year wasn't that long ago. And I feel braver than ever. I know I have my scars just like everybody else does. But I know that because of that simple moment, I was able to become brave, to understand that this is me. This is who I am. And I'm okay with that. That's the power of music. So I invite you, come talk to me if you want to learn more about how to actually use this and cultivate a positive mindset in yourselves. Simple as that. So I invite you, my last words for you. Surround yourself with music that not only changes your state, but music that tunes up your mind. Thank you.